Okay, day 10. I'm actually back on the path. There's a signpost up. Yes, I'm heading down the valley. There's a Castel Dinas Pan, which I probably didn't pronounce properly yesterday because I was tired. There's a wind up today and there's some low cloud on these hills, so it hasn't given rain, but hopefully it'll brighten up later. I'm walking to Clwyd Gate, not far from Rothingham Mould. That's where I'm meeting up with Karen and the team, and we're going out for tea tonight. It's going to be another 5 or 6 hours, probably about a 6-hour walk, I would think. My legs are a little easier today, so that's going to make a difference. So it's a tarmac start. Been a big pull up from the Llangollen last night, where I stay over in a lovely Offa guest house. Definitely recommend that. And I'm just going to get going before I get too cold. The sun is trying to come through there, which is a nice bonus. Just don't want it as hot as it was yesterday because that was quite tough. Okay, speak soon. I'm up on the Llangollen mountains now. You can see the sun's just starting to come up over the summit down there, and there's the valley below. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I'll be heading out that way once I've gone round. I'll have to go round to what's called World's End, just round the corner here. Then I'll be making my way over Llangollen mountains, through the forest and things. I think that range in the far corner is the Fantasilio, the ones that I've been doing my training on during the winter. It's great to see it from this perspective. You can see some cars going down from what's probably just the underside of the horseshoe pass there. So it's quite high up here. You can see some beautiful landscape, lots of scree slopes, but the path's quite distinct. So I'll press on. It's a bit windy. So I just met a nice American couple that are just having a day out, and I've just dropped off the ridge up there, and I know if there's, my voice might not be very clear because it's quite windy, but I'm just heading around this corner now ahead of me, just up here, to a place called World's End. So I was on the panorama walk yesterday and it's gone to the World's End today. How dramatic is that? There's a little lamb, he's looking for his mum a bit further down. So I'll just switch off until we've got a better view of World's End. So I've just come down off the trail, back on tarmac, and I've come to the place that's known as World's End. I'll turn the camera around in a minute because there's a car buggering about doing the 3-point turn, and hopefully I'll get out of the shot, but I don't think he's going to, I'm not sure. But we've got the forest down there, and then we're heading up. There he goes, he's back across the fork there. But this is known as Land's End. World's End, and it's gorgeous. I just noticed I've got 38% of my battery left, so I think I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to walk up here, just to, I think I'll double back on the road here, but I'll just double check with this signage. But this is literally World's End. Just that skyline. I bet you're in the Nevada or the Grand Canyon and stuff like that. It's marvellous. Yeah, there's a sign over there. Off this Dyke. I've got to walk through this water now and look down the valley. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, I've just climbed out of World's End. It was quite a long way on a single track road, and then the left turn over some slabs which covered the Llangollen moorland really, and I've just got to the top of the forest now, on the top side of Llangollen. But what I've stopped here for is, this is the first glimpse, and even though it's in the distance, I'm going to turn the camera around, and you can see just in the distance there, that's Moel Varg, which is on the route tomorrow's high point at 580 metres, so I'm looking forward to that. You can just about pick the pimple out on the top, which is what's called the Jubilee Tower. So get down there now, and I'll have a drink stop down in Llangollen. So I've stopped in Llangollen village. They've got like a little community store here, and I'm partaking in a fudge flapjack and a nice cup of coffee outside the church. Nice little community thing going on. I've been past the village loads of times going fishing, but never actually stopped, so it's a nice little stop off here. The sun's just starting to come out. I'm down through Llangollen forest now. heading towards Clwyd Gate, which will be the end for today. So I thought it's only 12:30. Take on some calories, a bit of sugar, first time for the whole trip, and leg was just starting to get a little bit tight again coming down that last hill, so I thought I'd put some fluid in and some bit of sugar, and I'll have some electrolyte as well in a minute just to make sure it's lubricated, ready to go for the last stage of today. Hi, I'm on the top of my first Clwydian in the overall range, which takes me to Prestatyn. I can't believe it. So the one I'm sitting on now, I'm just reading it off the map, is that's Moily Plas there, and you can see I've climbed up from that valley down there past that beacon, that radio mast down that road that you can see over there, and I've come over where those other masts are on the summit over there. That was the Llangollen forest that I came down over this last hill up here, quite steep, but what a view. And now you can really see the rest of the Clwydians that I'll be doing tomorrow. Obviously not finished yet, but the next one I go round is at Moyle Llanfair there, one with the dark colour on the side. I can't remember what it's called. But I don't have to go over the top of that one, I go underneath, you know, to the left hand side of it, so a lot of the height's done now, and I'll be dropping down to Clwyd Gate, so you can make the Jubilee Tower out on the top of Moyle Llanfair there for tomorrow. Can't wait. I'm heading home. I'm going to get Viv a cheeseburger. So I've made it to the closed down Clwyd Gate restaurant, where I'm going to get picked up after day 10, going into Maeshafen, staying in a B&B there called Hafen Dyke. I'm going to get picked up once I've made them a call, but I'm just going to have a little drink, get some fluid back in, and I'll make the call and settle in. Going out with Karen and the girls tonight, so that'll be a nice bit of tea. Some people I know, it hasn't happened for 10 or 12 days now, so leg was just starting to get a bit tender as I came down, but it's okay, it's nowhere near as bad as it was yesterday, so hopefully treat it again tonight and we'll be up the mountains tomorrow. Bye for now.